Make us look smart here. But all right, let's talk about the picks that have already been picked up. The Popo and Koopa, I love that coming in for Adrian. Again, you are going up against that Clint in that gold lane. You want to bully that Clint. You don't want to get bullied. And I think Popo and Koopa are one of the picks that can do that. But finally, let's get it, man. That is the Grok coming in, the signature pick of Sawo from Na'Vi.
Man, to think that Cho hasn't been picked up as much these days going into the
Jawhead,
support role and Jawhead. It's kind of strange overall, but yes, having that Grok to have that almost secure, guaranteed way to walk through all the CC that Malvinas Gaming has to try and disrupt that feathered airstrike. Let's see whether it's going to be enough this time round.
You have invade potential against the Hayabusa if you pair it up with Amon or maybe the Beatrix. And then, of course, you can use that knockoff to cancel the counter engage of the Lolita. I guess this is more of an enabler for the marksman here that's present for Na'Vi.
Let's see what happens. It is going to be very, very tough for both of the teams. I feel like both of the teams have very good compositions, but I do need to favor Malvinas Gaming right here with the glue. But we're going to get straight into the Land of Dawn here, Gideon. Are you guys ready back at home? Let's get it.
Yep, it's tournament lives here. Let's see which team is going to make it out on top. Can Malvinas Gaming bring it to a Game 3, or is Na'Vi going to send them back home? Oh, the groups are not looking too good here overall, and the odds are so very high. Defender going to be starting things off, proxying the wave against the glue.
I really like this from Na'Vi. They want to use this early aggression, but Sawo, he goes in only to recall. That is the... All right, he pops in the battle emote as well. Nani. And there you go. There's just Na'Vi with aggression. But wait a minute.
Yep, Nike might be in a little bit of trouble here because the overall early game isn't looking too good as they contest for the Litho Wanderer. That's why you see Defender proxying very early on to make sure they can guarantee this early lead for Sunset Lover.
What Na'Vi needs to have, right? The early aggression that at least they can't really like shut down the jungling of a Hayabusa. That's very hard to do, but at least they keep tabs of where Malvinas Gaming is. And at the same time, if they just delay it for maybe just a few seconds, those seconds pile up, and maybe they'll have enough for this Amon to be able to just roam around the map. And Benedetta, this is also a hero that we have not seen so much. Not even their MPLs, right?
I mean, it's been a very long time, but Defender's doing good against Sing of all people, especially on a glue, putting him down to 1 HP and using his execute at the same time. Very well played coming in Defender, but you can see that Malvinas Gaming just making sure this Popo and Koopa is well kept and well protected as Queen has been pathing from top to bottom side.
Let's see what happens here. Again, because of this composition, Adrian, he wants to go and use the Popo and Koopa to go for the turrets, but it is going to be right now Malvinas, again, trying to force it, trying to go for that aggressive play into Na'Vi. Now that the Hayabusa has hit that power spike, they want to go for the neutral objective, but the story is, will Na'Vi give it to them?
Well, let's find out here. Defender has gotten priority, and Turtle is going to be heavily contested by both sides. Glue going to get that push onto top to pull away Benedetta, but she doesn't mind clearing up that wave super quickly. Still has Electro Final Blow, decides to give up the wave. Sing goes into split form, tries to get on top, almost getting one shot here. Gets on top of Defender so far, but Sunset Lover doesn't have his ult, which does mean the Feather Airstrike coming in from Harley. He's going to go uncontested for now. Sabo's on top of him, and Stefe is going to lock him down for the time being. Quinn playing it slow. Both sides haven't used their retribution just yet.
Very, very smart from MVG, just baiting out the abilities and also just using the resources right now. And Nagib, he's actually going to use that ultimate onto Steffi. That's a huge resource burnt out right before the fight starts. But same thing goes here. It might just be Quinn going in.
Oh, he's going to go with the Oki Shadow Kill. Can the RNG work? No, Sawo doesn't go down just yet. A little unlucky for Quinn so far, but now that just means that Na'Vi will have full priority over this turtle.
So he popped sprint so that he will be nearer a wall. That gave him a little bit of, sustain against that ultimate coming out from Hayabusa. They also grouped up together. Very nice answer coming out from Na'Vi, and they secured the turtle because of that.
This turtle brought to you by the STB. As we get back into towards this game here, the question is, where does Malvinas Gaming kind of want to start attacking Na'Vi on the map here? It can't just be on these neutral objectives.
Oh yeah, 100%. So they have to wait for the items on Sing, utilize that, and then eventually get the first item on Quinn, and then eventually find the opening. So the question is where, right? I'm seeing as if this second turtle is the main point of contention for Malvinas. It happens to be in the gold lane. So this is the point of contention for Malvinas. They need to control this area. If they get the first item, maybe the War Axe onto Quinn, maybe they can get a kill, eventually get a turret, and then the turtle.
Okay. So they're going to have to do a lot of translations before they get to that point
That's
here.
right,
But
that's
so
right.
far, I kind of want to talk about Defender so far. His control over that top side with his Benedetta has been immaculate so far, forcing Sing to use his ultimate very early on to try and force this out, knowing that there's about 60 seconds left. They could look to maybe punch down on bot side, but here comes Sunset Lover as well as Lil. Lil gets locked down here. He might be in a lot of trouble as Popo and Koopa is locking him down in the room. Blast secures and helps that kill. Adrian is still alive despite the ultimate coming in from Manon. And now Nagib is on the run. Feather airstrike is going to be more than enough. Gets canceled out by Sawo, and they pull back away.
Beautiful once again from Malvinas Gaming. This is where they find their comfort. But again, this is the same story as game number one. Malvinas, they get the edge. Will they be able to use this to collapse, to get more, to translate it to some objectives? Because on the board, it's Na'Vi that can go for these crazy cheeky picks everywhere on the map to come back from that goal, from that kill lead of Malvinas.
Na'Vi pressing the attack this time. They actually let go of the Hayabusa, knowing that they don't have the HP on other heroes. But look at this. Lil already with the Endless Battle. Might make a move onto bottom lane with the Grak as well as the Beatrix, which also coincides with the turtle spawn.
Yeah, and I think this is some good timing here. Malvinas Gaming already getting a little bit of priority as he's proxied, Sing has proxied the wave early on, and now it's going to be the contestant. Let's see how this plays out here. 3v4, not a good number to be in Navi's situation here, but they're going to try and turn it anyway. Defender getting towards that backline, immediately gets locked out. Eye for an Eye does not come out in time, and I think Navi's going to call it. No, Sawo goes in with the wild charge to maybe buy a little bit more time here, but he's going to be giving up his life for nothing as Malvinas Gaming get 2-0 and will be taking the turtle at the same time.
This is the thing from the side of Na'Vi. They need to play to their strengths. Their strengths are definitely not in the team fights right now,
Yes.
all right? Malvinas controls the team fights. Every single one that they have played, they have done it, all right? The team fights are just the win condition. What you need to do is this. You isolate the members, you look for the pickoffs, and exactly that. Sunset Lover will miss on that, and that's actually going to be the turn.
Oh, the Alpha Wolf manages by just enough time. Adrian goes down to Defender. They trade 1-for-1 so far. Is that what we want to be looking at here, Wolf?
No, definitely not. Because for Na'Vi, surely they get a kill onto Adrian, but that's the expense of Sunset Lover, as well as their turret in the bottom lane. And I'm sure that even Adrian, after that, getting the Blade of Despair already up, and then getting a push onto the bottom lane, apart from the fact that they got a turtle, I think that he's happy even after dying.
Okay, speaking of which here, Defender, luckily that Queen already used his ultimate on towards that top side as Na'Vi will start attacking and putting a lot more pressure here. You can see a lot of the members rotating. Oh, thing in trouble! Flickers on out there just in time. Stepping doesn't get the stun just yet. Numna Blast is coming on through. He doesn't have the flicker to go on forward.
Oh my, did you see that? Sawo just used the Guardian's barrier and then Stickers puts up the emotes up because he knows that he did a great job.
Huge, man. That was really great from Na'Vi, but this is exactly what they need to do. Just play it with the rotations. This is where they find their strengths, going in for that objective control, and also in the process, pick up some kills on the way. But this is when you need to back away. When you know Malvinas has rotated to the same place, you go instantly look for some trades on the other side, or go for some picks like they're doing right now.
Oh, Harley didn't get caught into Bennett's rage so far, but Sawo now is going to get trapped here. Feather airstrike is coming on out. He quickly gets on. Ooh, the split does connect, and it's going to be Yoki. Shadow kill, more than enough damage to take out Sawo this time, but luckily it's only the roamer. They don't lose too much off of this. Defender is already on the top side using Lecto Final Blow to kill the wave. Malvinas Gaming looking for a potential punish here. They're going to dive on towards Defender, securing the kill instantaneously. Adrian doing a really phenomenal job, and Harley just trapped Numna Blast to try and disengage. Harley's just waiting for an opportunity to get on out of there. No wings by wings, and it's going to be Na'Vi finding a trade kill of their own.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard for this to keep on going because Sing is going to be able to bring Lil back.
Oh no, and that just means that Clint, out of all people, Lil should not have died there, but he already used the flicker. A good punish as Malvinas Gaming looking for anything as Na'Vi wants to crack open this tier 1, and Sawo will be going down to a killing spree for Sing.
What a strange turn of events for Na'Vi. They were so separated in the map. The only positive trade that they were able to get is a turret in the mid lane. being the fact that it's a mid lane turret. So that is the only advantage that they have. But overall, economic-wise, there was a lot of gold that they lost, or maybe a lot of gold that they gave to Malvinas Gaming. So strange to see that happen. But maybe the only thing that they can celebrate for is that mid lane push. For Malvinas, that is very important. But they still get the advantage when it comes to the economy. Maybe they can use Quinn now as well as Adrian into team fighting against Navi.
Again, that team fight, Nagib's going to get attacked immediately. The squad shot should be more than enough to take him out. Quinn finds the initial kill, but you can see that Sunset Lover cannot take the damage here from Harley.
Yeah. One of the main things, again, that I want to bring up is that, no! Another solo kill by Adrian. He's just been on point today. But yeah, what I want to point out is the draft, all right? For Navi, the reason I really like Malvinas more than Navi is because that Navi, even though they have these frontliners, right? The Benedetta, the Glock, they're not tanky until they get those items. Before those item power spikes, it is going to be Malvinas controlling the game. And I feel like Navi, they won't be able to make those proactive movements that they are so comfortable at doing. And now Malvinas just keeps on going.
Yep, Nagib, he gets hit by the feather airstrike. Sawa can't do anything about it, but Quad Shadow as well. The Shadow Kill has been used. Defender really deep into enemy lines here, but Sunset Lover does not have an opportunity to get in on this fight.
Some nerd moments here. I really love the decision coming up from Harley. He popped the feathered airstrike when Sawa already popped his first skill, which is the power of nature. And you know that if you're charging the power of nature, you just can like leave it and just pop your Guardian's Barrier so that there was no cancel again, just like this time.
They're doing it again. Harley in trouble, flickering out of the situation so far. Sin cannot seem to punish anybody just yet. Defender, good eye for an eye to keep him up alive, but Sunset Lover can't seem to get into these flank angles against Malvinas Gaming as they hover around the mid side. Sunset Lover is going to commit fully onto Sing, who gets into the split form. Sunset Lover might be in some trouble here as we see Nagib trying to shred him as much as they can. Where's the rest of Malvinas Gaming? We don't see it. Sunset Lover is going down as Malvinas find an opportunity, lock down the Grok, and even committing to a feathered airstrike. Natus Vincere get caught in their own rotation.
12-2. This is Malvinas Gaming at their best. But remember, this is exactly the same thing that happened to them in the first game. What they need to do is stay consistent. Again, I keep on repeating it, but that has been the main critical reason that Malvinas haven't been able to close out these games. They get the early lead here, Wolf and Gideon, but they can't end these games. Right now, they are on a very good path. What they need to do is stay disciplined, play with their lead, and stop with those crazy fights now.
And not only that, they itemized well. I saw Sing pick up the Tikiras, which is perfect against the heavily physically based lineup of Natus Vincere. I mean, surely Sunset Lover deals magic damage, but it's not like a sustained magic damage. It comes in bursts. And it also, the uptime for that magic damage isn't as high as compared to something like a feathered airstrike, right? So if you're Navi, you're really heavily sided on the physical damage department, and might not be enough as Nagib might fall. Will not.
Oh, Quinn did not want to commit fully to it. I think he could have gotten that kill onto Nagib. He just threw out his shurikens before taking back the quad shadows, but maybe running out of time. Defender now taking quite a bit of damage here as Lord is crashing onto that top side. In towards mid, we're seeing Nibiru's passion come out. Not Blast looking to actually capture, and he does find Sawo, who's taking so much damage. Adrian does it again, finding that kill as Harley is getting brought down low. And Sing is now trying to pull in the rest of the members, but he may be in some trouble, but he's clearing up that wave just nicely. Feathered airstrike disengage the composition as Lil tries to punish, doesn't find it just yet. Malvinas Gaming, as you said, Miracle, playing disciplined now with a 7K gold lead.
I love how they're playing with the winning conditions right now, right? Again, they already have the draft that makes it really, really easy to go for the sieges. You have the Popo and Koopa, you have that far set to zone away the members, as well as the follow-up from Hayabusa if anyone does get low. So what you need to do, again, is go for the sieges slowly but surely, take the game on. You don't want to go for an all-out brawl in the moment where you already have the lead. That is where Na'Vi comes into the picture, right? What they need to do, Na'Vi, is to try to go for a desperate play, but in the right time. Malvinas, they are very emotional players, it seems, in the draft, in the playstyles right now. They will make some mistakes here when they are put in a position where they think they can win these fights. And there we go. It is actually a catch from Malvinas.
Absolutely great catch here, and Adrian is just doing some great work. Oh, wait, no, it's going to be some more. Sing now looking for an opportunity to get on somebody here. The split doesn't get fully stacked up on anybody and doesn't pull him out of position.
Oh man, well, Malvinas, very nice movement coming up from Steppy because he was able to spot out where Navi
Red
was, and
team
then
base turret
he
has been destroyed.
lured Navi into their bubble.
Oh, and the bubble is getting cracked wide open here. Hayabusa comes on back. Huge damage so far. Sawo, despite more than enough time, and Sunset Lover is going to be taken out that backline. Whoever's low is going to go down to him. He's already found two. A defender, he may be coming up back up and might be able to join this fight. Zing in trouble. He quickly gets on enough time and takes out Amon. There goes Sunset Lover as Malvinas Gaming finds a kill. Oh, what a fight and defense that was from Navi.
That's exactly what I said about Navi. What they need to do is wait for Malvinas to crack, right? Because they have cracked every single time. They make these plays even though they have the gold lead, and that is the prime time for Navi to look for the picks. When Malvinas is too distracted onto one thing, they tunnel vision a lot onto one thing. Objectives, it's fully objectives. Turrets, it's fully turrets. When it's anything, even in the team fights, you target one person, they go for that one and they forget the rest.
You gotta give it to Sunset Lover though. We were talking about how the damage might not come out. The magic damage, it might not be enough from Sunset Lover, but he played that assassin mage wonderfully well, getting 2 important kills to buy time for Navi. There still is a stretch. Malvinas Gaming, they still have plenty of lead to go, but that is a step in the right direction. Now the next point of contention is going to be the Lord. Malvinas, they definitely haven't got the advantage. If they don't lose any heroes now, maybe they can take the next Lord.
Well, we're already seeing one. As Spin tries to get on top of Lil, or even to give one or the other. Numenon Blast is going to be locking them down. It's going to be Popo and Koopa who gets it. They find the mega kill coming in from Adrian. He's running down Sawo. He's got more than enough damage to do so. And as well as the split coming in from Sing. It's zoning them all out. Lil gets pulled back into the fight. It's like the final blow. Defender doing his best to stick to his brand name. It's Malvinas Gaming starting to push, and they find potential lethal here. Feathered Airstrike is going to be coming down towards Lil's side. Ooh, almost gets him. Adrian, he's already starting on the crystal. They're looking to end this right here, right now. Lil on top of it. Oh, Quinn! Somebody stop him! No! They've done it! Malvinas Gaming, bring it to game 3!
Woo! There you go, boys. That is Malvinas Gaming at their best when they get that early aggression snowballing, and finally, they have learned from the mistake in the first game. You can see the smiles on their faces. They are relieved, but we need to